Tom, stand up.
Go, Tom. Go. Come on, Tom.
We're gonna miss you.
I can't stand up. I've been drinking.
I want a hug, you guys. I want a hug. Get up, come on. You gotta see your speed before dinner. Here we go, guys.
You have to tell us how wonderful you are.
How much you gonna miss us?
Everybody have a sip.
Quiet, everybody.
I can't stop trying to drink on my head. But the bad news is if I have a drink on my head,
Let's leave it to that.
What's on video?
I did want to say a couple of things because, 5 years is a pretty good chunk out of anybody's life. I had some thoughts today when I was coming over. When I first was interviewed for Downey Party, I was going through 10 people known for managers, and they said, well, you're going to have to work with the wife. But then American Funding Source, and they said, well, you're going to have to interview with one of the vice presidents for Downey Party. And her name is Valerie Dan. Now, the thing about Valerie Dan that you've got to know is Valerie Dan is very big on people being on time. She said, whatever you do, don't be late. If you're late, it's an automatic. Don't even, just drive by. Unfortunately, I was working way down in South San Jose, and I didn't realize the traffic would be a little longer than I was. And so the only address I had for Downey Savings was the Foxworthy office, which is the office I was being interviewed for. So I drive up to Foxworthy, and I'm supposed to be Downey Dan at 5 o'clock. On the dot, not late. I get there at 10 after 5. Well, of course, the place is all locked up like a drum, But the lights were on. And I thought, oh my, so I bang it on the door, and guess what happened? Sue Ennis comes walking up to the door. And she said, it's a little late for delivery. And I said, well, the door's locked, so we're kind of talking through the glass, And I said, well, I'm sorry, but I'm here to interview for a job. And she said, oh. She said, well, who are you supposed to be meeting? I said, well, I'm supposed to be meeting Valerie Dan. And she said, well, Valerie Dan's not here. And I said, oh. She said, I'll tell you what. She said, come on in. And she says, I'll call up to our Cupertino office and see if they know anything about it. And would you believe, somebody answered the phone at 40 minutes past 5. So Mary, had you been there, I wouldn't have got the job. So then Sue comes back and she says, well, Valerie Dan is in our Cupertino office, and she said if you could get here quickly, she'd wait. Snapped off those words. Okay, well, where is your Cupertino office? I'm way down here in Foxwood. Well, she's going to wait another 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, Lord. Traffic light on 5:30. And of course, I didn't know where the office was in Cupertino. She said, well, you go up to it, you get off on the end, and you turn to, I think it's the left, and I didn't drive it, drive the left, and right till you see the building. Oh, God, what's the chance of getting there? So, of course, eventually I get up there. And of course, Valerie's sitting there with the sweetest look on her face. She was just an absolute
What time did you get there?
About 6. Right on time for a 6 o'clock meeting. Anyway, I can tell you that the interview was short. And she thanked me very much for coming by, and as she was walking me through the door. And so that was my start. I thought, what's my chances of getting that job? I went home and I said, well, I blew that one, so I'll have to go to something else. And then, of course, fortunately, Judy Meeker called me and said, well, we're going to give you another shot at the interview, and it'd be very wise to be on time. And I said, okay, well, where's this interview going to be? Well, it's going to be in Foxworth. Well, are you sure? Well, I don't know how many you people knew Judy Meeker.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Judy Meeker was the queen of miniskirts. The absolute queen.
And tans.
So I go up there, and remember Fox where they had that little office where at that time it had the two underwriters. It wasn't a manager's office. And they had two desks in there and these two little roll-around chairs, you know, that would be great if you weighed 60 pounds or less. Anybody could sit on it. But if you were bigger, even me, I could go push the seat. So we sit down for this interview, and Judy Nichol, like I said, has on a mini skirt, turns it back down here. And she sits down and she, well, I a whole 20 minutes hugging and talking. So excuse me, ladies, I know this is impolite, but I can tell you right now, in the first 30 seconds, I knew what color her underwear was. I'm at Foxwood, you know, things are starting to shape up. I said, this is starting to look better. This is going to be okay now. And then they said, oh, good news, we closed Foxwood. I said, was I that bad? So they shipped me off to Cupertino. And there's this lady sitting there. And what did she say? Where'd they get that old goat? Now, I want everybody to know these lovely pants I have on. These pants are brand new.
Those are nice.
Oh, they're very nice. Yes. And they only had a price tag of $100. That was very nice too. These pants come from the gift certificate you all gave me at Christmas. I just tried to show them off, but I couldn't. Anyway, all said and done, I do want to say that, you know, I had 5 wonderful years at Downey. Downey was an excellent employee to me. I had the pleasure of working for Citicorp for about 4 years. And I thought Citicorp was the greatest employer, and I thought there'd never be anybody like Citicorp. And Downey came right up to that level. Downey's been very good to me, and like I told Heidi that it's important for me to go on record. I am not leaving Downey because I dislike Downey or somebody at Downey or something we do at Downey. Well, it's in $100 less. I've since bought more.
You got spoiled, Tom.
Yes, I did.
$100 pants.
And the other thing I want to say, particularly to the people that work for me for the last 5 years, I've always believed that managers look good when they have a good staff that does a good job. And I've been classified at Downey as average, mediocre, sometimes manager. In all reality, everything that has been said good about me at Downey came from the people who work for me, because you all have done great work for me, and I just want to say thank you.